Okay, so where are we? So let's just quickly go to the next fight.
All right, all
We're
right.
gonna
Well,
try to go quickly through this since this is the last session. Where? Let me find out where you guys were last time. Oh gosh. You were at the dream with Zolton. So I'm gonna drop you guys on this map, and I want you guys to tell me what you think you would have done because that's how we're gonna rush this fast enough. So right now, both Zoltans, the red Zoltan, who's very angry and violent and wants to kill Gorstag, and then the blue Zoltan, who wants to basically reform his relationship with his family and his society, and is submissive to Zoltan. Is submissive to Gorstag. Um, is the blue-eyed one. They're both pretty low. They're both pretty bloody. They've been attacking each other, and these bears are attacking everyone. So, who do you guys think you would have probably attacked and gone for?
I think I would have stopped attacking them. How long do I have to do all this?
There's probably 2 more rounds of combat that would have happened. So you would have had about 12
More
seconds.
rounds. 12 seconds. Okay. Well, in that case, well, that's not very much. Okay. I would cast Modify Memory on the angry incel Zoltan and have convinced him that, in fact, he had just gotten laid and there was a beautiful prostitute waiting for him.
Oh, that might actually make him.
I was one of the bears.
Mm-hmm.
Is a
It was
bear.
one of the sexy bears.
Oh God, now it got weird.
Sexy bear.
He likes some furry.
Oh, what else would you guys have done? You would have had to like undo your silence, but that's probably fine. So yeah, maybe he might get a grin on his face and kind of just smile a little bit and put his arm around that bear in the cage with him. That's what they're there for.
Might see him at the next FurCon.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. What else would you guys have done? Anyone else except Yellow?
Any other jink shit? I love hearing it.
I mean, that's all I had for that because there was only a few rounds left.
Yeah, I was just gonna blow stuff up like normal, pretty much.
But like, it's more the question I need to ask is like, which Sultan would have probably won the fight because that affects the story.
Oh, I was definitely shooting the red one, so the blue one was the one I was gonna back, basically. I think,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I think we
That's
were
one.
all protecting the.
Yeah, I think we were all going for the red one, right?
So can we say blue won the fight? Yes, then.
Yeah.
I think so.
Going twice. Okay, that's what happened. So, after that, the fights actually are influencing the story. That wasn't probably obvious. I'm just gonna bring you over to here, and get you to what would happen next. So, basically, Zoltan gets kicked out of his community because he invades Gorstag's dreams and finds out too much information, and Gorstag doesn't like that. Zoltan goes away for a while. Let me see if I have any audio written down. I do have this written down, but I don't want to read it because it's going to take too long. Quest. Nope. Second sessions. So yeah, there's a funeral. The Swell God for Mary because she just died. I think I already said that. Wait, no, I did, right? Yeah, okay, that already happened. What else is important? So okay, so yeah, he basically gets kicked out of the dragon community. He doesn't know what to do. He wanders around and he ends up here in the tavern with you guys the first night. He was in this tavern, whether you realized it or not. Do you see what I'm flaring? Can you guys see this?
Nah.
No?
Y-
Okay.
Yeah, I could see it. You just had a green flare around the blue guy.
Yeah, I probably have to change your name.
The little green flare in the top.
YOLO can't see, but everyone else can? Let's see.
No, I just was looking in the wrong spot, I guess. Try again?
Top of tavern. That guy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
see
think-
it. Okay.
So he
You
was
might have to
with you
zoom
guys.
out.
I'm really glad you didn't
Yeah,
talk to him
I had to
'cause
zoom out a lot.
Didn't prep all the dialogue for him. But he gets approached by somebody who is the Mind Flayer from Book 2's slave and wants to recruit him. He tricks the slave, so that kind of happens, and he ends up getting coerced into going underground because he has no money and gets paid to more or less pray to the god of deception. He's then forced into working for him through magic. And that's what happens in Book 2. And then you guys interrupt all this while you start murdering people in a tavern. At least everyone except Blue, who wasn't in the first session. So Zoltan's forced through God of Deception's magic to work for him. Zoltan ends up snapping out of it when he sees blood and sees all these people that were killed by the God of Deception's ally. And he goes to the well room in order to capture the well, but he sees the blood and then he decides to more or less come to terms with his suicide. drinks out of the well, and he actually dies. And then you guys have a fight, which you see now, right?
So he dies, Gorstag dies, or Zoltan dies?
Zoltan actually physically dies for a little while. And so his heart stops beating. He's gone. And
I'm
then
floored.
I miss him.
You're floored? Wow. Okay. Well, cool.
I'm floored.
Layer.
I feel bad for this emo boy.
So then I promised you guys you'd fight a demon lich Trask if you won the beach fight. So this bone pile is gonna be summoned. That's a Trask. This is a demon lich on the right. And yeah, so I was being pretty serious about that. And so you guys had to basically kill this guy. What would you do in this fight? You're surrounded by a bunch of minions, a massive pile of bones, and this guy can fly, and he's summoning stuff. Quickly.
Oh yeah, I definitely use that spell, the radiant. What is it? Sunburst, and that does a bunch of radiant damage. So that's definitely going to be something I do.
I'd probably do a lot to him. What other stuff would have happened?
I'd probably ask YOLO or to put us in a cage so they can't hurt us. And then we could just fight anything that was in the cage.
Oh
while
yeah, I
they
would
spell
definitely.
at the flying boy.
Yeah, I would
So-
definitely do that.
Was this guy from this plane? Because if he's not, I'm going to send him away with plane shift.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he's not. I'd have to.
Or no, it's divine word. Divine word's the thing. Yeah.
You may have
I'd
been
use
able to
divine
instantly
word.
beat him then. He did have an auto save if he could save against it. He had a legendary action, but is it savable or not?
You utter here. I'll just click it.
We're all broken. There's no real saves.
Spell save 19, so even he would have had a chance to save, it seems, and so he has a couple auto saves. So he probably would have saved against that specifically, but that
I could
would've-
cast it. I can cast it multiple times.
Yeah, he only had a couple saves, auto saves. But yeah, so you guys would have had to fight literally a bone pile of Tarask, and then a bunch of these minions, and then this guy. So you guys, anyone else want to say what they would be doing, or move on to the next section, and then you guys can roleplay? Because then we're out of the
You know how we do. I kill the big boys and they cast the spells.
Roger, Garrick, any ideas of cool stuff you want to add to the story, or are we good?
Probably good.
Okay, so you guys kick some ass. You beat a bone pile, which you weren't actually supposed to beat, but if you kill this guy, the bone pile goes away. So I'm pretty sure you were going to kill this guy before the Trask killed you. But so then Zoltan wakes up. It's unexplained how, but it wasn't. There was no colors from the magical well associated with him. He after he wakes up, he starts growing and he changes to 20 feet tall. So that's when he becomes big and stronger, which is what you saw in the crystal cave. After this happens, the dream shifts to where you were before, which is the cave. And Zoltan sees himself cast the spell and realizes that he's inside of a dream. He then figures out how to uncast the spell, and then he uncasts it, and all of your souls are returned to your bodies, and you wake up unconscious on the ground, and the spell ends. It's revealed that you, I guess, probably with an Arcana check, could have figured out that your souls were trapped inside the dream, that your bodies never were actually physically moving anywhere, and that Zoltan's soul was there too, which is why things were acting kind of weirdly. There were no actual bodies anywhere. Yeah, so then you guys wake up, and Zoltan looks quite injured, nearly dead, but he's healing quite quickly. What would you guys like to do at this point? And he has blue eyes when he's awake. And his brother Patron's dead.
I am touching my body to make sure like this isn't another dream. I start touching everyone and touching their face and stuff, to make sure everyone's okay. And then I'm like, guys, we gotta heal this guy. He's gonna die, or he did die? Question mark.
Yeah, anyone can roll a medicine check to see if he's probably gonna die if you're interested.
Yeah, I can heal him with heal. I mean, it does a bunch of healing.
Yeah, if you don't want to roll a medicine check, you can just immediately heal him. Do you have to touch him to do that? Let's see, range 30 feet.
No, it's 60 feet.
Okay. Oh, 60 feet. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
But I would actually probably go over kind of close to him and possibly also do, well, it's 60 feet here. Dominate monster. And
Oh, God. I
Yeah.
have to read the whole thing again.
yeah, and basically I'd be trying to get some answers out of him and make him tell us the truth.
That are friendly to you or okay, so he would have a chance to roll. So, do you know if he fails if he passes the save or not?
I'm gonna say no, but sure.
Dragon. Well, I mean, just can you read the spell description and I can.
I mean, it's a DC save 19, so.
Yeah, but he has autosaves also. So like he has 3 autosaves. High-level monsters often get, it's called legendary resistance. This is just so everyone, because I know some people haven't been Game Master. This is literally many high-level monsters get that.
Well, he doesn't have to use it.
I mean, I'd have to act in his best self-interest, but let's see. You can specify. Let's see. While the creature is charmed.
I'm not gonna do anything evil. I'm just gonna get answers, and basically force him to answer.
Nothing evil, just force him to answer.
Yeah, I feel like
I mean,
we need answers.
No,
We're
that's a little too forceful,
three.
man. But I'm gonna see.
Okay.
I'll just roll to see if he would have passed. What's his wisdom say?
Okay.
Plus 10. That's
We
it.
need answers.
Oh well, yeah, he'll probably pass anyways. Little 10.
Roll 1d20. Yeah, I mean, Dragon. He's at this point he has magical, so he actually would have passed automatically.
Okay.
He doesn't. He's not inherently inclined. If you maybe talked to him before you cast it, he would have had a chance to, convince.
Well, I healed him first.
Yeah. You guys, this is a chance to roleplay. If you guys want to talk, go for it. Like full roleplay immersion. Like I was trying to go fast through the dream. Like I'm only skipping fights. So if you guys want to have a conversation.
Okay, I'll walk up to him and I'll be like, "Hey, I'm putting my hands up. Hey man, I don't have any of that fancy magic shit. I just want to know what you're after, whose side you're on."
Okay.
Like,
move your character?
we
'Cause I will
saw-
move your character if you can't. So it's,
Sure.
okay, you can't move your character because sometimes you can't move it. So. I think Chad.
Okay.
Oh, you can move it today. Okay, sorry, I didn't want to
Yes.
move it with you. Could. Okay, I just thought Chad would be with you.
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll move up to him and like I'm putting my hands up like, "Hey, like I'm not gonna hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I've obviously seen a lot of your trauma.
I don't want to
like,
make you cry.
Yeah, I don't want to make you cry. You've cried enough. I don't want to cry anymore. I've been crying because of your life. But like, I just don't want you to go down the wrong path. Like, are you okay?
Out of character, YOLO. If you start singing some song about not crying, I will give you inspiration. But.
I probably need Will's help.
All right.
It can be a duet.
Yeah, we can do
you
that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just
To
kidding. Okay.
realize my crime.
Zoltan's breathing is going to be pretty harsh still, but it's gotten a lot better since Blue helped him. He was like panicked initially, but it's gone to like deep breaths, but still he has to take full breaths to maintain consciousness, and he'll mutter out, "I just want to stop myself.
Do you really want
wanna
to
hurt anyone.
hurt me?
Please."
I was thinking save your tears, but I'll do the Ariana Grande part.
Oh, nice.
I'll be like, "See, listen to the music. Like we're here for you, man. Like you don't have to do anything you don't want to. Like you're free to make your own choices. Like we're here for you."
So Zoltan's right foot will start tapping to the music a little bit offbeat because he's still pretty injured, but he'll say, "But I black out and lose control. I don't think I can do what you're saying."
So can I'll walk up to him and cast Greater Restoration on him and hopefully get rid of any curses or weird effects that he has currently.
Yeah, you can, but can you also move your character, please? I feel like
I'm
like,
working.
seeing all the characters be.
Yeah,
where
I'm
they're at,
working
so.
on it. I had
But,
the other thing selected.
Positive energy, undoing debilitating effects. Let me think of what he has on him. Well, technically speaking, everything he cast on him in the dream was on his projection of his soul, so he doesn't have anything from the dream.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like maybe there's a curse on him or something. I don't know,
No,
and so I'm trying
I think he has
to
the
fix
curse
him.
of being a little bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that out loud, by the way, YOLO.
Oh, he's singing.
Oh,
He doesn't know that's part of the
Oh
song.
no, I'm in the flow. I'm in the flow state. Like I'm not hearing anything. The music is in my soul.
Okay. Yeah. So you don't notice anything change, but he'll give you a grin when he sees you cast a positive spell on him, and he'll say,
Yeah,
"Thank
it's
you."
worth a shot.
His wounds are actually slowly
Oh.
healing on their own, but while you're talking to him, by the way.
I'll get down on one knee and say to him, like, hey, we all have no idea what we're doing. It's okay. Like, if you don't know what's going on and you don't know what's next, like, none of us do. It's okay.
So while this is happening, great role play, but I need everyone to roll. Every single person here, perception check, except sorry, Blue, you're at disadvantage. I'll explain why you're at disadvantage. Actually, is Chadley disadvantage? I think he is too. Okay, Chadley and Blue are both disadvantage. But yeah. Unless you guys are certain your characters have no idea what's going on, you really want to roleplay, not looking around at all. But
Damn.
perception check.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm
I'd like
dancing
to-
around.
Could I
Ooh, 1. Yes.
Could I have cast Foresight? Yeah. No, but like, could I have cast it? Yeah, it takes 1 minute, but I mean, could I have cast it earlier? We didn't really talk about that.
We can just say that when you got immediately after you started casting Foresight, and so yeah, you can get advantage on this if you cast on yourself, or I don't know who you're casting.
Oh yeah.
You just barely made
So-
it in time.
Yeah, on myself.
I'm gonna use magical guidance on that 1 and re-roll that 1.
I didn't mean to roll that twice, but I got a 20, so that's nice.
Yeah. So the first one.
Actually, you don't have to do anything. I have bountiful luck.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, that's for Blue Eyes, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, so then I get to
Oh damn.
roll a 20 again,
Wait, I don't know.
or roll a performance or perception again.
Oh, there. Yeah. Yeah. You can roll one more. Yeah, you can roll another perception. It's still 19 or whatever you roll, whichever's.
19 or 14.
Yeah.
So 14.
Did we get everyone to roll? Garrick, 16, Rachel.
Yeah, I got a 24.
Okay, oh, sorry, child has to roll. Why am I messing up child? Disadvantage, perception. Okay, so Chadley and Blue don't really notice this, but everyone else notices, when you guys first came in here, there's a central crystal. It's not very clear that there's a central crystal here, but this is a closed map and maybe not perfectly what I was imagining. Imagine like a really big quartz crystal or some kind of see-through, and it was peering into what Patron said was Gorstag's bedroom. You notice, those of you who had 15 or higher, so again, not Blue and not Chadley, noticed that Orla is looking confused and walking into and being led into Gorstag's bedroom, while Gorstag's sitting on a couch with the ruby chalice next to the bed, the chalice that had the magic wine in it. Okay, sorry. What was the last thing they did? Does that affect anyone's actions also?
I didn't see anything.
I was just trying to calm Zolton down, and then I see Orla in the crystal, and I'm like, no, this can't be happening. And I try and approach it.
Zoltan will kind of look at you and be a little bit confused because he doesn't know what's going on with you. He doesn't notice this person, or he doesn't appear to notice this person to you.
So do I notice her?
And yeah, you can see her. You can talk to her if you want to talk to me. You can see if there's a girl there. Sorry. So everyone can see there's a girl that looks a little confused about where she is in Gorstag's bedroom, but they don't know who you. Blue, you don't know who this is, and Zoltan doesn't know, and Charlie doesn't know.
May, what's going on over there?
We know her. She was one of the first people we met when we all kind of ganged up together, but it looks like this is trouble. We can't let her get into his clutches.
And so now I can see her going to Gorstag inside the crystal, right?
She's kind of being guided there, with like some dragons kind of in a human form pushing her back and kind of pushing her closer to him, and she's kind of looking a little. She doesn't know what's happening. She's not really like fighting, but
she's reluctant, I guess you would say, right?
And Zoltan will say, "What's happening? What's wrong?"
I think our friend needs our help. Can you help us? Zoltan, join us.
Wait, for what? I don't think I can do anything.
We got to save one of our friends. Yeah, you could definitely do this, man. You are a beast. You're good at this. Just come help us.
I can't control myself. I don't know what'll happen.
That's all right. You could always just, give up your free will to me, and I could control you for a little while.
I'll say Blue. Leave him alone.
I'm tempted at that offer. Can you roll perception?
I will. There we go.
Oh my god!
No! Oh my god! Oh my god!
he'll put his head down and say, "I'll help however I can."
And I now cast what's it called? Dominate monster on him. Damn.
I can't believe you got a 31 on that.
Well, I mean, I
Wow.
got plus 11, so then that's a natural
Great.
20 plus 11.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that goes through. He doesn't resist it this time. So yeah, you can tell him what to do for the next hour. You have to please give yourself a concentration icon. It's the wings.
10 for concentration. Is it the 3 leaves?
And then Chadley will say, "Wait, are we going to go after Gorstag?"
Yeah,
it's
man.
the 3
Of
leaves,
course
okay.
we are.
Well,
And so I summon my wings as well.
you know, since Gorstag drove the Swell God's daughter to suicide, maybe we could ask him for some help. He'll kind of look at you guys.
Who said that? Zoltan?
Oh, sorry, Chadley. I'm a terrible voice actor.
Uh,
It's Chadley.
Oh, okay.
Chadley's standing next to May. He's kind of looking dumbly at her.
Hadley, it's okay. You don't have to talk anymore. Zoltan, if you get out of control, we.
Zoltan.
That's pretty dope.
I
Zoltan,
like it.
if you get out of control, we got you, okay? We have
Yeah.
tons of ways to hold you back or to push you forward, okay? Don't let anything hold you back. But
Yeah,
we've
Zoltan,
gotta
you just
go.
Zoltan, you just follow my instructions, and we got this.
He'll look at
So
his
we're gonna
and
go.
nod. He won't respond to May, but he'll look at his and nod.
Okay, so let's go save this girl.
Okay.
Can I just touch this crystal? Do I just jump in it? Like,
It's a pretty big crystal. You can touch it with your hands. But no, you can't. You'd have to. So if you remember what I said before, there's this is a while ago, but you're about, I think it was 15 or 20 miles away from Gorstag's island. Right now, so it would be a little hard to get there quickly, unless.
Maybe not. Could I do plane shift with the staff of magic? You and 8 people. Here, I'll just link it. So boom, plane shift. Different plane of existence. Is that?
I mean, you could probably plane shift back and forth.
I could do it twice. I've got plenty of charges on
Let
that.
me see if I think you can probably. Alternatively, if you know the sequel, let me see if there's a way to just go directly where you want to go. So you don't know this teleportation circle directly, but you can use a spell to banish. You can specify target destination to a different plane of existence. Yeah, so you have to cast it twice, but that's not that big of a deal if you have 2 of them.
Yeah, I got plenty to do 2 of them, and so I
Okay, so I
can
think
say,
good.
everybody, let's link hands, and we're gonna go for a ride real quick. A couple of rides,
okay.
actually.
Okay, Zoltan will turn to human form, I guess, right? Or do you want to hold hands as a dragon, or do you want to hold hands as a?
I can. Does it count holding hands as a dragon? I'd rather him stay as a dragon. He's more
Yeah, it's a
intimidating.
willing creature, so link hands. I mean, you can hold his like claw. You can hold his hand. That's fine.
That works. He can grab my. Yeah, he can grab my hand, and so let's
All right.
yeah, let's do this.
Chad is gonna link hands with you too.
Yeah. So once everybody links hands, I will activate the staff of magi, and I guess my father's realm counts as a different plane of existence, right?
Sure. Yeah, we can. So do you want your father's office specifically, or do you want to go to father's like just because that's
We'll go to
he
his.
has an office?
We'll
But
go. We'll go to his office because I'm very familiar with his office.
okay, you guys can all
And
go
so,
physically this time. Go to his office.
boom.
I don't have a map.
We.
Okay. As you appear, Samantha will say, "Hi, it's Samantha. How can I help you?"
I'm like,
Oh my
hey.
God.
I'm like, hey, Samantha, it's good to see you. We're just stopping through for a real quick. I had to make a pit stop on a trip. Could you just give a message to my father that we are going to stop Gorstag from drinking the evil blood of powerfulness or whatever this is? Thank you. And then
Wait,
I activate.
who are you again? Wait, you're Azur? Is that A
Yeah,
Z?
AZUR.
Wait,
I
is
got the
that
blue
is
eyes.
that a sideways U? Do they call it a ke? Is it a U with 2
Nah,
dots on
this
it?
I'll
Just tell
interrupt
him
and
it's
be
the
like,
guy with blue
Samantha, just
eyes.
write. Do you know how to spell? It's okay, Samantha. Just write down Azur. Figure it out, girl.
Which U is it? Is it the one with 2 dots on top, or is it like is it upside down?
You spell check.
I knew
You
it.
spell check, girl.
What?
Yeah, you are so gonna be fired here soon. Um,
Why do you keep saying
just
that?
tell just tell him it's his son with the blue eyes. You see the eyes?
All of his kids have blue eyes. He has blue eyes.
Not
I'll be
like
like,
mine.
it's okay, Samantha. I know they all look the same.
You get the
J-
sense that you need to move quickly. So.
All right, so we were going to blast off again with the staff of magic, and we're going to go as close as possible that I can take everybody to Gorstag's, to where he's currently dragging the girl off.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a good. You know what? I'm just gonna do one that we've already seen. This is. I need to find a map for this. I think since you're kind of so you actually appear outside of there's a warding, and so you can't get directly to Gorstag's, but you can go about a mile or two out, and so you are all now falling. Let me move you to your deaths high up above the water. About a
Uh,
mile.
uh, and I tell Zoltan to catch us.
Zoltan will go and catch all of you guys gracefully and kind of try to throw you onto his back with his claws.
Thank you, Zoltan. You're the best. See?
I'm
And then he
like,
will
oh my
begin
gosh,
to
I've
fly
never
towards Gorstag.
flown.
Now he's pretty fast, so he can go around like I think it was around 80 miles an hour because he's big ass fucking strong dragon. So you got to cling on tightly. But
All right, everybody, hold on. We are blasting off to get Gorstag.
I'm holding on to our little boys, and I'm like, don't worry, I got you guys. Let's do this.
That's comforting.
okay, so Dawn, I'm just gonna put you here. This is technically Dawn, but it looks like a bedroom. I'm gonna say that you. I say I don't really have a map. I prepared the dream fight, not this. I'm trying to think of a good way to do this. So you guys are outside of his house, and you would basically land right outside, and 2 humans that look pretty strong would say, "Halt! Leave it once." Wait, Zoltan? What would you like to do? They look angry.
Zoltan, roar.
He'll roar, and then the 2 guards will turn into dragons and start coming at Zoltan, and Zoltan will fly into the air and draw them away from you guys, unless you tell him not to, or unless you stop his action.
Yeah, sure. Actually, that works. He can keep them busy. So I
So
want Zoltan. So I telepathically tell Zoltan to handle them. Whatever he has to do to handle them, whether it's defense, offense, just keep those 2 guys away from here and defeat them if you possibly can. If you can defeat them, then come help us afterwards.
okay, so he's just gonna fly up, and you guys now have a chance to go inside. And by the way, so you're gonna hear kind of while you go inside, a bunch of other dragons hearing the fight commotion. They're gonna fly up and start going after Zoltan, as opposed to coming to Gorstag's room. So there's a bunch of dragon fighting above you. Okay, so you guys walk in, and Orla is looking a little bit tired. She has a wine jug in her hand, but she's still conscious and she's still clothed. And I need to get a Gorstag token on the fly. I need to also put you guys all in a location. What room would see? Oh God, I wish I had a really good place. I just wish I had the right bedroom for this. Let me see if I can find another bedroom.
Just real quick, we had a long rest before this all started, right?
You would have been level 20 and had a long rest because the dream.
Okay,
refreshed
so
you
now,
before you
then I
actually
have to
rested.
take away
But-
from all those spells, but that's cool.
And then you guys also, by the way, the dream's magic went into your souls, and then when you hit your bodies were charged with the magic also. So now you're magically enhanced warriors. That's why you're level 20. But okay, I'm trying to see if I can find a better like fight scene. Maybe this is a better. Oh, there's no better bedroom than that one. Whatever. So I'm just gonna drop a Gorstag token. Oh, well, townsfolk.
Sorry, I just leveled up like really quickly.
Let's go with this. Okay, so this could be Gorstag, and I'm gonna put all you guys out here now. Let me do the tokens, and you guys. I'm gonna check the entrance to the door. Oh, Zenzi's here. I almost forgot that he was here. Garrick. Okay, I think I removed everyone's tokens. And I'll put you at the entrance to his room. Let's just say that he's laying on this couch. And let me get Orla too. You guys just gotta hold on for a minute while I set up the scene for Orla. There we go. There's Orla. And I will give her a. There you go. But she's still clothed, so that's good. So May, Yolo, Garrick, Roger, and Azur. You guys are all at the door. You walk in. There's no more guards inside. And then Gorstik will say, "What? Who are you?" This guy.
I
He'll
start
say,
playing.
"Shut up! Who are you?"
I start playing "Relax" by Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Guards,
Nice.
guards, get them out of here! He'll yell to no avail.
There are no more guards. Don't worry about them.
I'll run to Orla and say, "Are you okay? What did they do to you?"
She'll cling on to you tightly, but she won't be able to say anything. She's kind of drilling, but you can feel a tight grip on your side with her hands. Her legs aren't really moving. She's
So I'm
Okay,
gonna
I'll say-
move over
say,
this
"Come on, we're
direction
gonna
and
get you
kind of
out of
flank
here."
him.
It's your last warning. Get out, or I'll force you out. And so
I'll look up at him as
Shoot.
I pick her up. I'll pick her up into my arms and I'll look at him and I'll say, "I'd like to see you try."
So this is normally where we'd roll initiative. I need to see if I can find a level 20 character that's worth fighting. I think maybe we just describe how the fight goes. Yeah, the downside is it didn't quite go the way I was hoping for now, but okay. Maybe I should. Oh well, I think if it was the actual session, I would have forced some things to happen. But okay, so you guys, what would you like to do? Let's just roll some. Let's see who would go first, anyways. Just roll some initiative, guys. Of course, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not going to keep track of the turn order, but I want to see. Oh wow, he crit failed. I guess he's drinking wine. You rolled a 1. Wow.
Wait,
Do you have advantage for some reason, or is that just an accident, May?
Oh, sorry. I just always presume that I have advantage because of the bardic inspiration and all the buff boys.
Oh yeah.
YOLO still has
Um,
his advantage if he wants to roll.
So
Uh,
I'm gonna use the
yeah.
favored by the gods now. Or no, not favored by the gods. Magical guidance. Yeah, I'm gonna use the magical guidance now to reroll my 7 crappy initiative,
Okay.
and I'll just link it so you see it. And I got 3 more, so that's cool.
Nice.
Forgot to roll that. 1 second.
If you
Hold
don't
on,
roll,
I
I'm
was-
just gonna put your bond turn order and ask what you guys do.
that's fine actually. I'm okay with it.
So I don't think so. Rachel doesn't actually have advantage, which makes it seem that Gorstay goes first.
yes.
Where are you guys standing? Because this actually is important. Are you actually all really grouped up, or are you guys just being lazy and not moving your characters?
No, I definitely moved and flanked him to where I am standing right now.
Because you had some
Yeah,
time.
I'm
he was
in
kind
position.
of aggressive, but he didn't attack. He's not attacking until maybe like 10 seconds after. So
Yeah, and how tall is the ceilings in this room?
it's actually only about 30 feet tall.
I will also bring out my wings and fly up 10 feet.
You can't. Oh, okay. I guess you could have. That would have probably triggered him, but that's probably as much as you can do because he would have probably seen that as aggressive.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he's going to be aggressive anyways.
5 more seconds until he's going to do whatever he would have probably done at the beginning.
I'll say,
I need to give myself.
YOLO and Garrick, stay back. Don't worry, we'll handle this guy. And I'm
Okay.
picking up Orla in my arms.
Oh yeah, that's going to actually be problematic, isn't it? So 30 feet
That's there
here.
for-
I think we should just double it because that doesn't seem like 30 feet to me. So I think 60 feet is actually 30. It's like this is 30. Okay. Well, he was gonna jump up and jump to here, and then he's going to clap his hands together because he actually doesn't have any. He's just wearing standard gowns. And a white flash will come out of his eyes, and everyone would have had to roll a It was going to be a save
Is it-
throw.
Is this a spell?
It is a spell, but
I'm counterspelling him.
I don't think you can counterspell because it's not a leveled spell. It's a god spell.
Oh,
There's some
okay.
leveled spells and there's some intrinsic magic, and this is intrinsic magic.
But I get an attack of opportunity since he passed me.
I don't think you were close enough. You were. Actually, go for it. Yeah, you can do that. You were probably just like he's at the edge of your range, but you could still do that.
Okay, cool.
13 is your roll, or is it 13 damage? 17, probably.
17.
Probably would have hit him, so you probably get a little bit of a cut on the side, but it seems like he doesn't care that much. And it is white. If there's no blood, there's like a white color that leaves like shining from his flesh. And so we would clap his hands, and then basically you guys would have to make a really tough save or become blinded for 1 round, and then have disadvantage on all spells. And then what would you guys do? So you all would take some radiant damage. Everyone within 30 feet, which I think is everyone at this point. Because you're 10 feet up, and that's also double the range. So like you were actually 10 feet out. But yeah, so let's just go through turn order and kind of see how you guys would be fighting Gorstag, and then we can move on to the next section.
Yeah, I mean, we're all kind of flanking him, so maybe I'd try and get Orla out of the way, just get her away, and I'd be like, Roger, fucking abyss this bitch with some crazy ass shit.
Hell yeah.
And
Kind of save did we have to roll?
I don't know. I was probably going to do wisdom, but I think it's a little like, I don't know. It was going to be a pretty tough roll because it was setting up some future things that are supposed to happen. But I don't think it's that important because we can't do the full
Okay.
fight. There's no way we'll finish in time.
Oh yeah, no, I just want to know if I was blind or not. Because if I'm blind, then I'm gonna heal myself. I think I can do that.
Yeah, this
And
is
if
supposed
not,
to be a
then I
multi-turn
was-
fight, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, you guys probably would have been blinded for just 1 round. It was a pretty tough save, but
What? Okay, on my turn, I guess I will do divine word. Right?
I don't know
See
what
if I
that
can. Well, wait, no. He's gonna have those legendary resistances. That's not gonna be helpful.
Yeah. So I'm
Um,
curious, can you roll to see if you would have? Let's say you take like, probably would have been a lot of damage. Let's say you take 40 damage. Can you roll to see? Oh God, would you auto? What's the concentration check? Let me look it up. Is it damage divided by 2? Damage divided by 2. Because this also actually I just realized affects your Zolton because you took damage.
True.
Concentration check. I know it sounds lame, but that was actually supposed to be something you weren't supposed to save. It was supposed to be like an absurdly high save. And even if you save, you'd still take a lot of damage. Concentration check. Do you guys remember what it is? It's like 10 or half the damage, right?
Yeah, it's 10 or half the damage.
Okay, can you try to roll a DC 20 concentration check? Because that will affect a lot if you control Zoltan or not right now.
that's Constitution.
Constitution, yeah, sorry. You need to get 20 or higher, or can you get? Do you have anything to add to that? Like,
Bardic
Yes,
inspiration.
yeah,
Bardic inspiration, and
Roll
I
that
also
2 roll.
have this favored by the gods right here.
okay, so we
And
can say at the beginning, at least for the first round, you still maintain your concentration.
Sweet. So Zoltan's still doing his thing out there.
Yeah, that would have been the main thing that would happen. Okay, so now what does everyone else want to do?
Can I just attack brashiously even if I'm blind?
You can. Orla's next to you. You would risk hitting her.
Or I guess on my turn, I'd take Orla and just move her away, like over here, as far as I could get her away.
You could stumble around. Let's see how well you do with acrobatics check to see how well you can stumble while blinded, holding her.
Okay.
So you're gonna take her some distance no matter what, but the acrobatics check is kind of like, yeah. So you can take her some distance away, but she doesn't get as far as you might like because you trip over a chair while you're trying to bring her.
Okay.
But
I can't move her.
oh, sorry. So I can put her like here-ish. That's kind of as far as you could probably get her. She'll just
Okay,
like
cool.
plop out of your hands. Her legs don't move, but she's still like her eyes are open. So she's looking at you.
Okay. I'm still holding her to make sure she's okay, and I'm like, boys, we're out of the way. Fuck this dude up.
So we decided this is basically double what it really is, right?
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
actually
like 60.
that's actually 15 feet. 1 5.
That's actually 15 feet, or is it 60 feet?
That should be, yeah, no, that should be 15 feet radius, foot radius. What you just had, because like
Oh,
I mean, like, look, this isn't
well,
that
So like
long.
halved, like
It's
halved.
like I don't think that this is like 8 feet, like 4 feet. On
oh,
each
so
edge
you
is
think
the
that's
full.
actually? Oh, I got you. So it gets bigger. Oh, well, damn, I can't do sunburst because we'll destroy everybody. Um,
Well, we kind of took turns. So does Garrick and YOLO and Roger?
Yeah, that's the problem. I didn't really keep track of turn order. Let's do Garrick and then Roger and then YOLO.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and cast. Probably go ahead and cast like guiding bolt at like 7th level.
Okay, so you hit him for some damage.
10d6 radiant damage.
Nice.
Here. And every attack on him now has advantage until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Roger?
Then
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we're just kind of describing how the fight would go. Sorry, we're not doing the full fight, but can you just like kind of say what you might be doing? Garrick just shot him with a guided bolt.
Yeah, sure. I guess I would probably maybe just try to feeble mind him.
Yeah. I don't think he's that wise, but he does have auto saves, so I think he probably would have auto saved, but he would take a lot of damage. But you would have at least eaten up one of his saves. Cool. And YOLO?
I would also probably feeble mind him.
He probably would have failed twice and been almost out of auto saves.
well, he already used
He already
one
used
from
those, though.
Azure, so that would be like his third one, right?
Which one did Azor do?
nah, Zoltan did the autosave, right?
Yeah, Zoltan did the auto save. No, he actually passed. He had 3. Zoltan didn't use any yet because he actually passed the save automatically. Like you roll once, and then if you fail the save, then you can use the auto save. So Zoltan
gotcha.
never used any of his yet. But Gorstag has probably would have used 2 by now, out of the 3 that he has.
Okay.
Okay, and then it'd be back to Azure.
It probably would be Gorstag, and then I think it was Blue.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So let's see who pissed him off the most. What did you do, Blue?
What did I do? Let's go look at the
You were
thing.
flying. Maybe you didn't do anything. You're about to do a sunburst, and then you didn't. I don't think you actually cast a spell.
No, I don't think I did actually.
Just
Or
roll
did
back.
I play shift?
I made you do a concentration check to see if you could keep
Yeah,
Zoltan.
I didn't actually attack him.
So do something.
Okay, well, I want to hit him with disintegrate then.
He actually is pretty dexterous. This is important if he gets hit by you, because then he'll attack you. So what's the DC save? Roll 1, 2.
Let's see.
I mean, it's pretty fucking crazy. Well, 1d20 plus 20. Yeah. His dexterity is off the charts.
Oh wow, so he's gonna.
He would pass automatically. He's not wearing any armor, and he's a god tier of being able to phase around.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. That was his main stat. So yeah, he's gonna dodge yours, but he's gonna get pissed off at either Roger or YOLO. 1 means Roger, or 2 means YOLO. Roll 1d2. He doesn't like Roger right now, so he's gonna point a finger at you and blast you, and this is gonna really be a problem. Do you have any way to defend yourself against a bunch of projectiles, Roger? Like a reaction or something?
Can I use counterspell now?
Would this be a spell? I think this is still intrinsic magic. I think counterspells for leveled spells. Well, can you link counterspell and I can read it? Just double check. I think it because like there's intrinsic magic and then there's like actually casting a spell. You attempt to interrupt the creature. I think it has to be a leveled spell.
Yeah, it says DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Yeah. Gorstag doesn't. He's not like a standard. This is not a normal fight. He's not a spell. He's not a wizard. He's actually using his god power. So this is not a leveled spell. So it doesn't fall into it. There are other people who might show up who have that. So you can don't worry. Counterspell's still useful, just not right now. This is going to be a problem. How much did I want to do? I don't know.
Can I do my hill rune?
You could have done that on your turn. He'll make sure you have some defense, right?
Yeah. Well, sorry.
So he's gonna
One
do this
that
10
helps
times.
out.
So this is each one of his fingers is gonna shoot out a blast. So I have to give it an added amount. It'd be like plus 15 probably. I'm assuming this is all gonna hit you every single one, but maybe he'll crit fail one. What's your armor class again? Basically one shot someone. Yep, I think. What's your armor class? Unless he rolls like you have 16 armor class. Okay, so he has to literally crit fail for this to not hit you. Crit fail. I'm waiting for crit fail. How many of these? There was a crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No crit fails. So you take 10 d20. Wait, roll 10. What would be a good number? Does that make sense? Yeah, this makes about sense. This would be radiant damage also, 150 radiant damage plus the 50 from before. If you don't have any way to defend, you'd probably be knocked unconscious by his blasts. Do you have resistance against radiant or anything like that, Roger?
Sorry, do I have what?
Any resistance against radiant damage or any resistance against spells?
I don't think so.
Chadley, I
Get
think
that
can take one of the hits
counterspell.
for you. I forgot to put him in here, so I can take away
Counterspell.
like 20 of it. But I think
Can I jump? I know this isn't possible, maybe, but I'd like to jump in front of Roger to protect him.
You're halfling, so I could say you can take half the hits, and then you can divide it by 2 because you can't cover his whole body. So,
Okay.
both of you will take 70.
Could
Chadley
I
will take
do
12.
runic shield?
You can make a reroll one of them. The problem is he has to crit fail. It's extraordinarily accurate. You can do runic shield and.
I could also.
You can do
I can
what?
cutting words. I can cutting words. If that does anything.
You can expend one use of bardic inspiration. Hold the die. Subtract the number from the current creature's roll. Yeah, you could probably do it on one of the rolls. Just do it now, and I'll roll one, and we'll see if it would have been enough. So roll your thing.
Roll my d12.
And this next one I roll, so 6 minus 35. So no, that doesn't work. Because I think you do this after the roll, but before knowing the result. Wait, so you're supposed to see the roll. Oh, okay. Then yeah, there's probably one of these that you could subtract 6 off. Let me see if there's one that can subtract 6 off. Yeah, there's at least one. So yeah, okay. So that takes another like 10 damage off. So like Rogue would take like 60 damage. Yola would take like 70, and Chadley would take like 20. But you guys already took like 50 from the first bit. So like Roger's not quite dead. Yolo's pretty badly hurt, bleeding out, but still alive.
Sorry, how much did it take again?
Just let's say you're at like 10 health.
Wait,
roughly.
you said
Okay, 10.
70. Wait, you said 70 and 50 for me, right?
No. Well, you were at 70.
Oh, okay.
Because Garrick stopped one of the hits from him. Chadley stopped one from hitting Roger. You stopped half from hitting Roger. So Roger got less than half that hit him.
Okay.
You got all half because everyone was trying to.
I thought you said 70 and 50. I was gonna say I'm quite
there's a 50
perished.
from the clapping of his hands that you guys probably all failed to save.
Oh, then I'm -2 hit points, man.
Okay. So
I'm down.
Yola falls unconscious. Roger's really low. And yeah, this is a fight that I bet you guys wish that probably should have
I start casting Revivify on YOLO.
Wait. Let's do May, Blue, and then you're up. Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, May go first because you were next in turn order. Even though we're kind of not really doing it. Sorry, this is a weird fight.
Are we not really doing it, or are we doing
I'm not
it?
trying to make up like a.
Are they really
rules off the top
dead?
of my head.
Okay. So is it me?
Yeah, just let's try to quickly do what you guys would be doing at this point, and then.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I should use I just want to help everybody, but I can't really help everyone other than killing this guy. Okay, well, I'm just gonna try and run up to him. I'll leave Orla there. I'll just like run up to him and just start attacking. Try and use my fire rune to just try and fucking attack him. Let's see. We got 3 attacks.
You got 4 attacks at level 20, so you get 1 more attack. So 3 of those hits would have probably hit him, and he'd be glowing quite a bit. But the first hit you hit him seems to have healed by now. But those 3 you just hit do a lot of damage. He'll go, ah! You bitch!
Can I? I'll say you fucking dick. Can I try and like grapple him?
You can't. You have to forgo an attack to do a grapple.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna try and attack him, and do as much damage as possible.
You can also action surge, but I think we're getting pretty technical then. But yeah, then one of your 4 attacks can be a grapple, or 2 of them, or 3 of them, or 4 of them, if you fail the first attempt. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just do the action surge to try and grapple him.
And then you would get 3 more attacks. But yeah, God, what would he have for like a strength? Maybe like 10? I don't know. So that's his attempt to not be grappled. What's your grapple?
What should I do? Strength?
Yeah, you would roll an athletics check.
Oh, okay.
You have to
Athletics.
actually beat the 21 because you're the offensive. So if it ties, he gets out. So you don't. So he gets out. Oh wait, he's also
okay.
dexterous. Okay, next time you do this, he's gonna use dexterity, not strength.
Okay.
All right, so it's my turn then. I'm gonna do mass healing word at level 5. I get to choose 6 people, and so I'm just gonna do it to the entire group, right? And Orla, right? There's 5 of us and
she's
her.
actually really hurt. She got hit by the radiant damage.
And so, did I really only? Are you kidding me? I only did 1d4 for each slot. I got 2 1s? Are you kidding me? Hold on, wait. 1d4. Okay, so 5, 7. So I did 10 damage or 10 heals, I guess,
1d4
to everybody.
plus 5. It's isn't it 7 or is it the reason why it's not 7?
Well, it's 7, but then a higher level cast. I did it 2 levels higher, right?
Okay.
Because it's only level 3. I did it at level 5, thinking those 2 d4s would be more than 3. But apparently they were a 1 and a 2. Yeah. So actually, I also have, as part of my kit that I've never used, I have this thing. What is it called? Empowered healing. What does that do? Whenever you or an ally rolls dice to determine number, I can spend 1 sorcery point to restore any or to reroll any number of those dice once. So I'm just gonna reroll all of them since they were all crap. Right?
Sure.
Or wait, no, hold on. The 7's pretty good. That's 2. I'm just gonna reroll all of them. So I'm just gonna redo this at level 5 and see what I get this time. 15. Okay, I like that better. There we go. So I used that. That's my spell. Let me remove a sorcery point. Okay, I'm gonna fly 20 feet higher up just to be right up by the ceiling, and then I'm going to blast him with Eldritch Blast. And how many shots of that do I get now at level 20? Still 4?
A, you're not invisible, and B, he might be able to see. Not gonna say anything, but yeah, you would just get 4, and then that's just it. 4.
Okay. Do I not get advantage because like people are surrounding him?
That's only for melee attacks, and that's not normally happening. In this game, I don't want to do that because it makes things weird.
Cool. Okay, then no advantage, but I'll still blast him the 4 times, right?
Yeah. So just quickly, and then we'll get to. So that's happening correctly. When you do. So yeah, I think almost all of them.
Yeah. So those are pretty good rolls. The 18's the worst one.
Garrick, what would you do?
Is the YOLO still dead?
No, he got.
I just gave everybody 15.
Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna have to pop a revivify. I don't know. Does he look like he gets hurt by fire or something?
No one's cast fire yet. You wouldn't know. The normal attacks seem to cause him to glow, like what would have been blood, like white glow in his skin. But those are like slashing and force damage is always taken so far.
I guess I want to push him 10 feet to like pushing him into May. Would that cause like an attack or anything, or would that hurt her, or would that hurt him?
so if they knock into each other, they both have chances to do dexterity saves, and if they fail, they take some extra damage. And if they pass, then
He's dexterous. I don't want to do that.
yeah. It's a acrobatics check. So, wait.
Let's see. I don't know. I'd probably cast like confusion on him or something.
Okay. And then what would probably would have
It's a
worked?
10-foot sphere, so I just try to center it directly on him.
And then Roger and YOLO. Let me see if I can.
Did he use his last legendary resistance to save himself?
Yeah, he already did. He already has those autosaves done.
Well, no,
Okay.
two of them have gone off. I mean, I could
Yeah,
see-
only 2. He's got 3.
He's not that intelligent or wise. But I don't know. I don't really roll him that well. Roll 1d.
DC 19 wisdom save.
I think that is just, he's a god. He can get. Okay, no, he's fine. Okay, and then Roger and YOLO. What were you doing? He's looking like he's taking some damage, but it's not terrible yet.
Well, I could try to collapse the house with an earthquake. I'll just do that.
Okay.
Let chaos reign.
Charlie will look towards Orla once the ground starts shaking.
Because we're not like fully rolling everything, right?
Wait, you're not rolling? No, yeah, just there's an earthquake. Yeah, we're just trying to move on. I'm trying to get the gist.
Okay,
Of the play.
that's actually probably for the best, particularly with the earthquake.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this. You guys like to end by 9, so I want to be completely done with everything by 9. I'm about to action this. I want to give you guys one more round until. It's like, sorry, just okay. So there's an earthquake going on, and then YOLO.
Yes, I think I'm going to cast irresistible dance upon him.
Okay.
So he's got to start dancing in place, shuffling, tapping, capering.
Kind of.
For up to 1 minute.
For dance move is.
I'm kind of feeling like that dance that Tom Cruise did in his underwear, kind of sliding around the apartment. That's what I'm kind of feeling with him.
Oh, he does the risky business.
Yeah, he's just kind of like doing it that way, dancing around.
And
Appropriate. For
as
what
an
he
action,
does.
again, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
D20 plus 10.
There, I'll throw it
That's
into
probably would fail that. Let's see if
No,
we would want to.
no, as an action on his turn. Like an action?
Yeah.
Do you know that things take? Yes.
Okay, well, so he's just dancing around. Okay, cool. So
Yes.
Probably what would happen next would be this. Zoltan's mom, who's really big, would crash down from the ceiling and start helping him. Advanced set size. Much bigger. Let's see if this is big enough. She's actually supposed to be kind of big. That's fine, right? That's pretty big. And so
Mommy.
she was supposed to paralyze you guys.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Went for like a different path. You were supposed to then have disadvantage on all spell saves. Then she was supposed to cast a spell, which actually Blue could have counterspelled. I'm curious, Blue. It's a level 9 spell. Would you have counterspelled it? Who wants to try to counterspell what she was going to do? Anyone?
Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah. So let's see if you guys could have counterspelled a level 9 spell. Anyone who wants to try?
Let's
Crash
see.
through it to come to Gorsteg's aid.
I'm looking at counterspell to see what level I should cast it at. I'm just gonna cast it at 3 because casting it at a higher level isn't gonna help for level 9 unless I want to do it at level 9 to counter it, but I don't.
So she just appeared.
She'd crashed from the ceiling, so Zoltan's distracting all the guards, but remember there's tons and tons of people. And so one of them, came to Gorsteg's aid instead. She figured it out.
If creature is casting.
So do I roll something? Like
I think you roll. Yes, you roll, and you have to roll a DC 19 save.
But so what do I have to roll? They cast
It looks like ability check using your spellcasting ability.
Let's see what Gold Dragon spellcasting ability is. Do they have this on the character sheet? It must be, right? Spell casting ability. So I guess charisma. I should just do. Oh, that's bad for you. Proficiency +7. Okay, yeah, that's really bad for you. She gets +16. Roll 1d20 +16. 23. So she would have passed. So what's supposed to happen is she's supposed to stun you guys and help Gorstag heal himself. And then Zoltan's supposed to show up, but I don't know if you want to stop him from showing up to stop his mom, or are you trying to keep him upstairs?
So Zoltan's mom is helping Gorstag?
All the dragons are his bodyguards.
But that's Zoltan's mom, man. That's messed up.
Yeah, that's the dream. That's what is happening.
Thought we were in real life again. Okay. Yeah. No, I want Zoltan to come attack his mom.
Where's? Oh God. Let's just make him crazier.
I mean, let's get it wild, right?
Where the fuck is Zoltan? I have to go find Zoltan's icon. So this is the problem is, admittedly, I just realized I probably was supposed to force you guys to talk to Swell God, because this fight's gonna get weird now. But it's okay. Rather than have you shut down Chadley. Well, Zoltan's gonna show up, and I don't know what to do at this point because it's looking pretty bad. But he's going to blast his mom back and try to free you guys from the spell that she's casting. And then what do you want him to? Then I guess that's his action. Unless you want him to use a reaction. So he's gonna stop her.
Does he have any reactions that will block that spell? Like, does he have?
Came after her. He was a little bit behind.
Okay, so
he knocked her back.
can he cast something that heals all of our statuses?
No, he doesn't have that.
Then I want him to keep whooping his mom's ass.
Okay, so he's gonna look aggressively at her. I think he can do a tail attack off his turn.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, definitely a tail attack.
He went after his mom. So okay, you guys are back with Gorstag. Let's get through one more round or something.
Okay. He's at the top of the turn order.
So yeah, that would be the start of the turn order. So we would get back to. I'm trying to think of how to end this fight without killing all you guys.
Well, he has to roll a wisdom save right now.
Yeah.
YOLO.
Yeah, hopefully he fails this so I can use wish.
Okay. Wait. Oh, he's at the top of turn order. I forgot that. Oh, wait. So isn't that just to see if he moves? But he can still act even if he moves, right? What is this?
Well, he's dancing, so.
I think normally dancing people are kind of all the way stuck, right? Isn't that how we played it?
Yeah.
Throws and attack rolls. That's good for you guys because he does a lot of attacks. But he uses movement speed, but that doesn't mean he can.
To dance without leaving its space and has deck. Yeah, so without leaving its space means that probably can't move, right?
So he's moving. He's dancing in place. Okay, so he's dancing.
Ooh,
he can still act.
he failed.
Yeah, he can't do anything actually.
Huh?
Yeah, he can't move. He can't do anything until he has to use his action to get out of it, basically.
And he just failed that.
To dance without leaving it. It doesn't say he can't do an action. It says a
disadvantage. No, but so what can he?
He just
as an action. Yeah, as an action. Yeah, and then he doesn't have extra actions after that, right?
Yeah.
He
has one action.
So that's his action to try to save.
Yes.
Yes.
But he can attack if he doesn't want to try to save.
No, he has to keep dancing.
Yeah. Yeah, and he just crit failed. So.
And then he failed either way, so he's still dancing.
I don't see why he has to roll the action.
Because he's dancing otherwise, right?
Yeah, but he can still attack. He just can't move. He's dancing around, and so he's dancing, but he can still. It doesn't say you can't attack. It doesn't say you can't take an action. I think only if.
True. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Dancing
In order
creature
to keep
must
dancing, he must
all
attack
of its
and move.
movement to dance without leaving its space. It can't move anywhere. Dexterity. Okay, yeah, like
So he could
Yeah, I
still
guess
attack
it
with
says a
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Probably,
so
yeah.
he would probably do another hand attack, all at disadvantage. Who is he pissed off at the most right now? Probably actually YOLO.
I
Oh,
imagine
I've
it's a
hit it. I'm
disadvantage
the only
because
one who's hit him for damage.
Yeah,
No, I hit him for damage as
YOLO's
well.
making him look like a fool.
Yeah. I
Oh
mean, I
god.
blasted him 4 times.
So these are all disadvantage. Wait, 20 d20, so this is disadvantage. So the first one's 8 plus 15, so that's what's your armor class, man? 16. He has
Me?
crit fail. So
Yeah.
the first one hits, second one hits, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one misses, and the rest hit. So you would not have roll 90-20 because 90. What was the number again? Was it d20 plus 50? I'm making this up on the spot. It's supposed to be a lot, but what was it? 10 d20 plus 50. Okay, so it's a d10, a d20 plus 5.
do I evaporate?
You probably want to die from over. Oh God.
Yeah, you died.
Chadley can take
Yeah.
20. Can anyone else do anything to make him not immediately die? I'll
Uh,
just. Really, he would have taken the first hit, so that's. He would have taken 19.
Counterspell?
No, this is
Yeah,
an attack roll.
right? Counterspell's the
He's
only thing
using
I
each
got.
of his
Yeah.
fingers to shoot light from his fingers. So each of his 10 fingers are shooting light out, and they're zooming in at YOLO, like they're bending around everything.
I don't
it's
have
radiant
anything to
damage, so,
stop
like-
that.
I
He's
could
in-
do Cloud Rune.
I can heal him
Does that-
again?
oh, that makes him like re-target, right? So yeah, you can take away another. You could take away. We'll just say you can take away the 20. Oh, he technically speaking had a critical strike, so you should roll another d20. But
I think he's got plenty of damage there.
he has another 6.
Yeah, I mean, I could
Uh,
take some of that damage to
So we can just
to
say
the
40
mom.
gets taken away from Chadley and from May, and then the rest is going to be 101 damage. So I don't think you die immediately from over damage, but you're unconscious again, and he doesn't dance anymore. Okay, and then let's just go through the turn order with May and everyone.
Okay. Okay. So is like YOLO kind of dead right now, and
Unconscious. There's a difference.
okay, he's
Not-
unconscious.
his heart's still beating, but he's bleeding out really badly, and his eyes are closed.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try and do my fire rune and hit him 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so you definitely 18. Is that enough to save against the fire rune? I think it probably is.
1, 2, 3,
So
4.
he's bloodied, so he has a lot of light glowing from his body. Some of his wounds have already healed though.
Okay, and then I have a second action surge. Can I do the other action surge?
Yeah, you can use your second. The only rule I said at the beginning was not in the same turn. But yeah, this is a separate turn, so you're good.
Okay, and so I'll try and do my fire rune again with my other attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
20. You can actually hit Chadley on the first attack on accident. Watch it, May. 20.
I'll be like, Chadley, it's okay, stop talking.
Oh, that one. He actually gets shackled in place after the
Okay, so then I have, so it's like 2d6 per hit, so 66.
Yeah, he's been taking some damage. One of his arms
What is
gets
it?
cut off.
What is it? How do I do the
Dash
thing?
R and then or dash roll and then space like 2d6 is what it would be, I think.
2d6. And then the extra 10, so yeah. So there's like 9, 16, 15, and the extra 10. And then the fire rune, he has like the fire shackles on him, right?
Yeah, so he can't move right now. He's burning, being held in place. He's trying to kind of stand fully up, but they're holding him down.
Okay, so he's shackled and has taken some amount of damage.
Yeah, he looks pretty bad now. Okay, let's keep going, guys.
All right, so then I'm going to cast Wish. And with Wish, I'm going to use Wish to cast Simulacrum on myself.
Can you like that? Okay.
Yep. Which means I make a copy of myself with all my stats and everything, except for half the AP and none of the equipment. And I get to command him. And I am going to command him to cast Wish to make everyone obey him.
I don't know if I want to let that happen, but let's see 1 second. So the simulacrum goes immediately after you cast it. This one lacks ability to learn, or does it go
I
next turn?
believe so, right? I mean, I don't know. That's the one thing it doesn't say.
Yeah, I would usually add it to the turn order, but if you cast a spell, like, let me see. So you have 2 level 9 spell slots, because I think it would.
I only have one. I haven't used it, but he'll have the level 9 slot with Wish because I have Wish.
So
Right,
basically,
he
Shadow
gets a-
Clone Jutsu.
Yeah, he gets a copy. He gets a copy of everything I have,
I mean, it just
except for half the
infinite
HP.
times. That's what it kind of feels like if it all happens in the same turn.
Yeah, it's yeah. I actually looked it up. It's kind of abusive, but we feel like we're in a need it be an abusive situation.
Yeah, why doesn't it say when it enters combat?
It doesn't.
Your turn in combat. Okay, so it acts on your turn. There it goes.
Okay, well, it's my turn, right? So.
Let's see if it's supposed to.
And I didn't want to burn myself out with the 33% chance to never use Wish, so I figured I'd let him use it.
Increases its level of abilities. Yeah, it doesn't really say when it goes, so I guess you can do that. I guess it can go on your, like, immediately. That seems a little weird, but it doesn't really specify that much. So, yeah.
I mean, I feel like we're in a weird situation, right?
Okay,
And so
you want to use. So he's going to cast Wish.
and his wish is not going to be like a spell or anything. You know, I can just wish for anything. And so I'm leaving this up to you. He's going to wish that everyone in the immediate radius obeys him.
More time to look this up. I want to look at level 9 spells. I think that there's like spells that have to do with like dominate mind. Are there like high level spells, guys, that you can link?
Well, I'm not using it. I'm not using a spell. I'm using wish to just wish for something, right? So it's really up to you.
Yeah, but like I'd want to base it off a level 9 or level 8 spell because wish
Oh,
can do
okay.
those. So I would want to see one that's like a single target level 8 spell to
Yeah.
mind control, and then base it off of that. That's how I think
Gotcha.
that's what for like spell saves and stuff like that. I'm just gonna look up the wizard spell list and try and end this game in 40 minutes, and I don't know if I can. Wizard DnD.
You could always just let him do it. That would also be saving the game and.
Yeah,
ending
it's
it
pretty
40
much.
minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, there should
Pretty
be
much
some,
what-
there should be some save people can make, but I just wanted to see like what a reason. I guess it would be the spell save. Yeah, maybe let's just do the spell save. It's 19 against intelligence or something, or is it charisma? Charisma has to do with saving, controlling yourself, right? I think. Charisma.
I mean, see, it says like you might be able to achieve something beyond the scope of the above examples. State your wish to the GM as precisely as possible. The GM has great latitude in ruling what occurs in such an instance. The greater the wish, the greater likelihood something goes wrong. The spell might simply fail. The effect you desire might only be partly achieved, or you might suffer some unforeseen consequence as a result of how you worded the wish. For example, wishing that a villain were dead might propel you forward in time to a period when the villain is no longer alive, effectively removing you from the game. Similarly, wishing for a legendary magic item might instantly transport you to the item's current owner. The stress of casting the spell to produce any effect other than duplicating another spell weakens you. After enduring that stress, each time you cast a spell until you finish the long rest, you take 1d10 necrotic damage per level of that spell. So that's going to be 90 possibly necrotic damage next time you cast a spell. This damage can't be reduced
But
or
that's
prevented in
all
any
for
way.
your clone.
Yeah, it's all for the clone, not for me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna say
And
everyone in the room has to roll a charisma save throw against the spell DC, and that's how you have a chance to save against mind control. Roll 16. This is Zoltan's mom, and the next is Zoltan. Oh, she actually fails 1d20.
Yeah.
Plus 16. That's for Zoltan. So Zoltan's gonna save. Again.
Zoltan's already mind controlled by me, right? So
Yeah, but it
would
should probably
he?
be a concentration check also because you're trying to control them indefinitely. So you have to end your
Okay.
other spell. But roll.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's him that's doing it. It's a simulacrum that's doing it. I used
Oh.
wish to make him, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Wish
Okay.
wish doesn't have a concentration.
Oh, what would be a good fucking roll for the horse tech? I mean, he's supposed to be charismatic, right? God of peace. Okay, I'm gonna just. I mean, that's gonna. I don't think he can fail this then. Okay, yeah.
So what are we rolling?
Every single person in the room, which technically shouldn't record Orla, but I'll just say she's unconscious, is rolling DC 19 charisma save to see if you fall under Blue's simulacrum's mind control. Where's Chadley?
I am so controlled.
May continue doing what you're doing.
May it stay beautiful. Just kidding. Oh,
I'm,
wait
like,
a second.
brushing
Chadley
my
gives everyone
hair.
bonuses. Chadley gives everyone +5. Everyone gets 5 on top of whatever they had before. If you're within 30 feet of Chadley, which is I think everyone except Blue, which doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you're on my team, you continue doing what you're doing.
So Chadley saves. Oh yeah, no, May, you're still totally screwed. Okay, so May is now listening to Blue exclusively. Chadley still has his free will.
Well, I'm listening to the clone.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Can people charm anyone in front of it? Oh, that actually might be. This might count as a charm. Wait a second. I have to see if Chadley gives immunity to charms, because then you just wasted wish.
I mean, realistically, it's not a spell; it's a wish. So, like, I was kind of hoping it would just happen,
Yeah,
but
I think I'm building off a spell. I think that's reasonable. Oh, God, I want to deal with D&D. Okay, just.
I tried, guys.
Yeah, I think that I think the main people didn't get affected.
Thanks for trying.
Zoltan's mom's gonna auto save. Zoltan was already under a spell, so it doesn't matter. Gorsteg passed. So one of Zoltan's mom's auto saves is gone. But okay, next turn. Let's keep trying to have this happen.
I'll also blast Gorstag with my blasts.
He's gonna fall to his knees and gonna able to stand after the damage, which I'm sure is
And
high.
also my simulacrum will blast him too, because he gets to do blasts, and then he'll probably die.
He's almost dead. The chains are pulling him down. He can't move. He's looking up at you guys. Come on, who's next on the turn order? Was it Garrick? Or is it Roger? I think it was Garrick. Garrick, you're next, then Roger, then YOLO. Oh, holy shit. Did you just crit twice?
I don't know. I'm trying. Yep, that's my 4, and then there's the 4 for my simulacrum.
I should add this.
Of course, I got a 1 on that roll. That's crazy.
Well, okay. I know this is a little anticlimactic, but the simulacrum actually finishes Gorstag, so none of you actually got your hands dirty with the god's death, but the simulacrum did. So Gorstag is gonna fall to the ground. Would anyone like to check if he's actually dead, or what do you guys want to do? It's technically Garrick's turn.
Dance party.
Am I awake or alive-ish?
No, so you're actually unconscious.
Lou, you read my
Oh,
mind.
I don't know how we're doing like turn order stuff, but I would like to cast heal on Ben.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, good. Yeah, so Ben would wake up.
Damn, 70.
After you. So Garrick and Yola, what do you want to do while this?
Yeah, you get 70 health.
Blue read my mind. Are all the enemies dead?
Nope, Zoltan's mom's still here, and Gorstag might still be alive. He's just on the ground. He's not moving.
All right, we're casting mass suggestion, and we're all doing the hustle.
Oh God, you guys are.
I'm a bard, Jamie. What do you want me to do?
All right, go for it. No, I encourage the hustle. What is the hustle?
I can stick my songhorn up my ass and play you a little fucking ditty, or we can do a dance party.
You should do both.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We're doing the hustle.
The hustle.
I am hustling in the air,
Okay.
Yeah, just so everyone has the vibes.
and so is my ice person.
I'm just gonna move on. 4 more dragons come down because Zoltan's no longer distracting them, and they look at you ferociously. I gotta do something. Make shit up for you guys on the spot. Completely improving everything. You guys should be proud of me. For where is this? Just Come on. Screw it. So, a staircase will appear of an oval of golden light will appear, and bright white staircase made of light will come down, and this guy will come running down. And while that's happening, a few other staircases open, and Blue, you'll notice that one of them is your dad.
Hey, Pops. What's up, dude?
So his actually looks
There's
a little
two of me.
different. I would love to make up one right now. You can tell me what you think his staircase would look like if you want, but I'm just going to use your character token because he looks a lot like you.
Yeah, he looks like me.
And I need to just drop a couple people.
So there's 3 blues.
Are there 3 blues? Oh shit, there are 3 blues.
Yeah, one of us is made out of ice, though.
I'm just going to throw this guy in. I don't care. So these guys start coming out. They're appearing in different ways. And your dad will look at you and say, Blue, what are you doing? Cut this out.
Yeah, we're pretty much done here, Pops.
You can't stop the music, old man.
Yeah, man, it's time for a dance party. We won.
And he's going to run over to Gorstag, and these dragons actually start attacking you guys while he's running over to Gorstag. God, I don't even want to roll this shit. Just each dragon's going to be taking swipes at you guys. Zolton, what do you want Zolton to do, Blue, by the way? Because Zolton's at your control. Like, defend you or attack the mom or what?
I want Zoltan to defend us all.
He's going to be confused by that.
Okay, I want him to defend. Who's the most hurt?
Probably still
Defend YOLO.
Or Orla, actually. It could be Orla because she got hit by the blast.
Yes, actually, yeah, good idea. Defend Orla.
He's going to go over and clutch her in his arms and defend her as best as he can. And no one's actually, are they attacking? This guy actually might be attacking Zoltan. But, okay, so you guys are going to get attacked. YOLO might go unconscious, I don't care. And then, God, I have to fucking make this up right now. Let's just say, stop. This guy right here on the top will yell stop, and then he'll hold his hand up, and everyone will freeze in place. No save. All of you guys will freeze in place, and the dragons. Basically, everyone who's not a god is frozen. There's a blue field around you, and you're stuck, unable to do anything. And we'll say YOLO, you just barely didn't die the second time for the dragon attacks. How about that? So you're still conscious, but you're like 2 life or something. Fuck, what are they gonna do? I feel like we should take. Do you guys want to take 5 minutes? I can think about this, so I don't just. Can we take a break?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I have to figure out. The ending I was going for was actually a little bit different, but I let you guys do a lot of things that I probably would have pushed otherwise. So let me just figure this out real fast. Come back in 5 minutes, okay?
Okay, me and my ice guy are hustling.
Thanks for understanding. I'll be right back. right, I have something. What are you guys doing? Let's give everyone another minute, but.
Hello.
Ugh.
So is this the boss fight, or is this not the boss fight?
So the boss fight was supposed to be incredibly different. I'm just gonna tell you what's supposed to happen, and maybe I should after. I don't know, whatever. We're waiting for people for a minute. So the Swell God was supposed to help you guys. Charlie was supposed to summon him, and you guys are supposed to get a bunch of magic items in his blessing. And so by shutting Chadley down, you kind of messed up a lot because you don't have a. If you kill Gorsteg's avatar, nothing happens. He just reforms. The Swell God was going to give you a way to arrest him with magical handcuffs. So you can't arrest Gorsteg anymore, and he's just going to reform his body, and this is pointless. Sorry, but I probably should have insisted that the Swell God show up, but I was trying to move too fast, and I fucked everything up now. So that's why we're in an awkward situation because Gorsteg's going to reform him pretty quickly.
What do you mean we
Wait,
what
just
did we
missed
do
something.
to Chadley? Sorry. He was just explaining something, but what did we do to shut down Chadley?
Oh, sorry. I mean, it's fine. You guys do what you want, but like, just I'm going to make it work. But what was originally in the script, what I was expecting to happen was Chadley was going to say, "Let's bring the Swell God in because Gorsteg married the Swell God's daughter." And so he said the Swell God, the person I worship and I'm close to, would probably want to help us out. So the Swell God was going to show up and give you guys handcuffs, which you could give to Gorsteg or put on Gorsteg when he was unconscious, and basically allow them to arrest him. But,
Jamie, how could you forget to give us the script?
Yeah, I know. That's I could have insisted harder, but it's just I'm trying to move too fast, and then I was like, oh,
Well,
fuck.
can't my pops have filled that? Because like I had him go and like check out like things to like help us with, and can't he like show up and do that right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fix it right now, but yeah, so it's probably okay, but that's why I was like panicking because like, how do I actually do this? Yeah, because I'm trying to I'm trying to do like what's 5 sessions worth of content in like 1 second. A lot more was also gonna happen. Zoltan was gonna go crazy and kill his family, and then you guys were gonna fight Zoltan and all this other stuff. Like I had an epic ending with Zoltan, but we don't have time, and also I let you just mind control him, so I don't care. But it's fine. This is I can have your dad do it now. That's why it's okay. I just had to take a minute to think things through and make sure that there's a method to get you guys an ascending. So we're good. I hope.
Well, what's a better family therapy than a son and mother fight? You know.
Yeah. Just
I'm just gonna get out of the system.
Yeah, and I mean, this way I prevented him from killing his whole family. Like I'm the good guy in this.
Yeah.
Right? Even though I took over his mind, it is what it is.
I mean, honestly, there's worse things happening there, so you're fine. That's like taking over like a dilapidated building. You're good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we've done worse things.
You can only improve.
Are we all back? I think I know what to do in the next step now, so I think it's okay.
Okay, so we're frozen.
Roger? Yeah, you guys are stuck inside this guy who's a very buff guy. He looks a lot like Chadley, actually. His spell. And he came through one of the golden staircases. Okay, so he's going to raise his other hand, this guy, and he's going to. You're going to notice what you guys went through in the beginning of book 3, which is the prison realm. A portal's going to open and it's going to start sucking you through. Blue's dad will immediately cause all the drapes to wrap around your legs and catch all of you before you go in, and he'll say, "Stop this, Asir," which is the name of the Swell God. And he'll say, "They deserve a trial." And then Asir will close the portal, and you guys will fall to the ground and on your sides because you can't control anything. You're frozen. Asir will seize Chadley and will free his mouth and free him because Chadley is a follower of this god. And then Chadley will say, "Oh, hey, Asir." And Asir's going to walk sternly over to Chadley. Like this. He'll say, "What's happening here? Who are these people?" And Chadley will say, I mean, we're trying to help. I think she can do better." And he's going to point to May. May, Asir will unfreeze you, and you are now free to speak or enact. You are on the ground, so you'd have to get up if you want to talk, unless you want to lay on the ground.
Really? I'll stand up and I'll be like, "Chadley, that is the best thing you've ever said. Thank you." I'll be like, "This can all be explained. We've got wrapped up in a lot of family trauma," and I'll point over to Zoltan and his mom. I'm like, these people have all fucked each other up. They're really fucked up. And this guy here, that's dead. We did kill him, but only because of his wrongdoing. I point over to Orla and say, "This is a fine example of what this guy has been doing. This is a kind woman that I've known for years, and this guy is not doing anything good for family trauma or kind citizens of this realm either. We did what had to be done, and we can't finish the job without someone like yourself to help us finish this job." And I bend at the knee and I show him one of my rings and I say, I I believe in the Swole God's justice, and hopefully you will make the correct decision.
You're here with Zoltan, I take it? He'll say in an angry tone.
It's more like he's here with us.
You become frozen again, and he'll shake his head and look down at Chad and say, "You fell for the god of deception. You know Zoltan, or you should have known Zoltan was under his influence." And he'll freeze Chadley again and try to open the portal, but Blue's father will say, "Wait. Let my son speak, please. He deserves this." And then Blue's father will undo the spell on Blue. Blue, you are the last chance. You get the sense that this is very important that you do this right.
So I stand up. I look kind of around me and take in the scene for a second. Look over at the Swole God, and I drop to a knee, looking down, and say, "Mistakes may have been made. Zoltan apparently has been deceiving us and has fallen under the pull of the god of deception, but as well, he pulled himself out of his grasp, and he was attempting to make things right as best as he could, and we were in the process of helping him. At that point, the god of peace has not been acting very peaceful. Instead, he attacked us, and we were defending ourselves. And he was on the brink of killing us. He has hurt multiple times many people that we have seen. He was going to hurt this young woman over here, and he nearly killed several of our compatriots
He's
that
going to
day.
interrupt you, and he's going to say, "You were defending yourself in his home, inside his bedroom?"
We were defending the young woman, and then he attacked us.
Your father, Blue, is going to touch Sultan's head and close his eyes for a moment and say, "He's this man. Zoltan's not under the god of deception's influence anymore." And then walk back over and address this guy. And then Asir will say, "This wasn't your business. You had no right to enter this building and attack this god. You should be punished for this."
I accept punishment on behalf of the entire group. I should have known better. As the son of the god of knowledge, my eyes were closed, and I accept punishment for the entire group.
His father will hold the hand of, hold back the wrist quickly of Asir before he raises his hand again. Say, "One more moment, please." And he's going to go over and say, "Blue, I need to know if what happened was true. I need to gain your memories. May I?" And he'll hold out his hand. You would know that if you touch his hand and allow him, that he could find out what you've been doing the last day.
Yeah, I'd take his hand.
Okay, so he's going to go through your memories, and then he's going to go over to Zoltan and do the same with Zoltan. Will Zoltan let him? Yeah, sure. And then he's going to show.
Is Zoltan still like under my memory control? He doesn't have a choice then.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a choice, but he would have done anyways. But also, I would imagine Swole God broke all the magic in the room. The
Okay.
gods just do that. So you're kind of done with what you were doing. Your simulacrums also got broken. Everything stopped. And then
Gotcha.
Azur will say, "Well, we clearly must hold a trial." And then Asir will say, "There's no need. They murdered a god." And then Blue will he'll touch Azir and share the information of Zoltan's dream with him. And he'll go do this with all the gods. And they'll all look horrified when they find out the truth, which no one here said rape, but okay, Blue's dad did. So now they're all, girl's gonna run over to Orla and try to protect her, and they're gonna push the dragons away. And they'll say, Asir, the Swole God will release a spell on all of you. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna stay kneeling, but I'm gonna look up.
YOLO, Rogue,
I'm gonna
doing anything?
I'm gonna kneel with the rest of them, and
I guess I'll
be like,
kneel.
"Get on your
I'm looking around and I see everyone kneeling, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna kneel then.
Yeah,
I'm just
Judge,
like, okay.
Okay, so Swole God's gonna hold his hand out, and then from a magical little portal that comes near him, he's gonna get some handcuffs and throw them on Gorsteg's dead body. And then Gorsteg's eyes will open and he'll gasp for breath. Swole God will say, "We're gonna hold you for trial. You make me sick. And you call yourself a good god." He'll spit on his face. And then okay, so Gorsteg will say, "No, what? I've done nothing wrong. Girls love me." And then they're gonna drag him through the portal to the prison realm that you guys saw from before. So Gorsteg is gone, at least for now. The dragons are going to be unfrozen, and they'll look ferocious and start roaring, but they won't attack because the gods are here. And then Blue's dad will say, "I think we should get out of here before this gets any worse," and he's gonna snap his fingers, and everyone will get teleported away. So let's bring you guys somewhere cool.
I think I said the right thing, guys.
We'll see.
Maybe.
Depends on where we get teleported, my guy.
We said somewhere nice.
That's subjective.
Let's go here, guys. This is a place I want to show you. I don't think you guys have been here yet. Let's see if I can swap the characters here. Maybe this isn't exactly the best place, but tell me if you guys can see yourselves.
See May.
Yeah.
Oh, there I am.
You guys can see everything now, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you Blue's dad will come with you to this tavern. You guys haven't been here yet, but it's the same humid moisture of Rahuna that you're used to. And he'll say, "Wow, you guys have gotten yourself into quite some trouble. Killing a god."
There was a reason I asked you if there would be repercussions.
Well, I'll do what I can, but you're probably going to have to eventually come before them again. They'll find you and hold you on to trial. So be sure that you find a good lawyer and get your story straight. But they're going to focus on Gorsteg first. This can't be allowed to stand. Someone like that can't call himself a good god. Do you know what would have happened if people found out the good gods were supporting a rapist? They could have lost so many worshippers and lost so much power. The evil gods would have gained military advantage, and we would have lost so much land.
Yeah, that's why I stood up. That's why we stood up against him. I mean, nobody in this situation was particularly good, Zoltan included, but we chose the best path we possibly could, right, guys?
Yeah, I will immediately run up to Blue's dad and give him a hug and be like, "Thanks so much for helping us out. I was really freaking out. I was really thinking we were just gonna die right then. So I really appreciate it." And I'm just gonna give him a big hug.
Why? You're quite a wonderful, blonde, beautiful girl, aren't you?
I mean, I think you might
Yeah.
need a new secretary, Dad.
Do you know
Yeah,
how to spell the letter U?
I do. I also know how to use spell check, so I could be, and I also have some other fine assets. And I wink at him.
Ooh, he'll blush a little, nod, and he'll look rather interested.
I'll say be sure to put in a good word for us up there where you guys dwell.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to come back for searching for a trial. There's no way the gods will let you get away with this without at least answering something. You might get away with no punishment, but you'd have to say the right things. Be sure to focus on the fact that Gorstag was working with the god of deception, or I'll look into this and tell Blue, and he can get back to you guys and tell you some things that would be key talking points at your trial.
So, Dad, do you know a good lawyer for us? We could use somebody with a little bit of divine touch.
I have heard of one. Let me see if I can find any nearby. And he'll close his eyes. Ah, yes. There's one named Eldon. He's in this tavern. He's a tax lobbyist. Quite a good lawyer. You will recognize him as the one who May hated from the very beginning on that ship.
Oh no. Oh no. I'll
In
say,
fact, he's
yeah,
sitting right
we
there.
know him well.
You noticed that. But yeah, if you play your cards right, you might actually be able to get the gods to reward you for this, but that'd be rather difficult. Because you did help us quite a bit. I believe you stopped the god deception schemes, but I have to look into this more to figure out if this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
These troubles went really deep and it got very confusing. So you might have a lot of trouble uncovering all of the actual truths. But just to let you know, we tried our best and that's all we could do as mere mortals. I guess Blue, you're not a mortal, so maybe you have no excuse. But uh I'll say, I just thank you for everything you did for us, and I really appreciate you coming in our time of need.
Yeah, I'd just blame it on my chaotic half-elven nature. I can't help it. But the one thing I would say is you can definitely go check out that dead lick thing that we blew up. I imagine that would be some pretty good evidence that we were doing some good along the way.
Out of character, dead lick. Sorry, what did you blow up?
Didn't we fight that lick trask thing or
That was in the dream.
whatever? Oh crap. Okay.
So
Well,
you
I
gotta look. You
guess
confused.
you could zap Zoltan's mind again and see the dead lick thing that we killed.
Yeah. Okay, so let's fast forward and say that you guys go to trial. Do you guys use Eldon or do you refuse his counsel?
I'll be like, boys, give me all the gold you have right now. Like, just put it in this bag. Like, every piece of gold you have right now.
You guys are filthy rich after book 2. You each have like 10,000 gold right now, by the way.
I will give you 1,000 golds.
I'm like, give me as much gold as possible.
I will give
like,
Why?
you it.
I've never paid my taxes. I'm gonna go pay my taxes right now, so he'll be our lawyer.
You don't pay your taxes?
Okay.
Did you pay your taxes at any point in this journey?
So,
I didn't think we got taxes.
Neither did I.
I
But
gotta
this guy's
read.
gonna be pissed.
I'm half elven. I am outside of taxes from normal humans. But yeah, here's 1,000. Go give it to him. Pay your taxes.
Broker, YOLO. You guys got any money?
I could spare you 1,000, I suppose.
I think I've got a couple coppers. Yeah, okay, how caked with things is it okay if it is?
Like all poop?
There's a lot. Well, it depends on the kind of poop you want. Is it human poop? Is it rat poop? Is it
I'll be
dog
like,
poop?
okay, Roger, that's good. Honestly, that's great.
Okay, anytime.
And then
Yeah.
I'm gonna run over to Elrond and be like, hey,
Eldon.
Eldon. And I'll be like, hey, do you remember me?
Oh, he'll look and squint for a second, like, oh, yes. Oh, you got out of prison. I guess they let anyone out these days.
I'll say, yeah, I really turned my life around. And I'll drop the bag of gold in front of him and be like, this should cover what I owe and a little more for you on the side as well.
And then I'll approach and be like, yo, I think we need to enlist your services so we can double that if you represent us in court.
Oh, I'll check with my god. He'll go in and look at you cautiously, and then he's going to close his eyes and look at you again, like he doesn't trust you. And then he'll just go and pray and close his eyes. A few moments later, he'll come back and say, yeah, I can do that. And then you guys can have a conversation about what you did and go to trial, and let's see how well you did in trial. Okay, Eldon, it helps you a lot. 1d20 plus... And I'm just going to give him Bardic Inspiration because you guys would probably do that for him. 1d12, right?
Double Bardic. We got two.
You only one per time. And then Eldon's pretty damn good at this, so like let's give him another 10.
Yeah, and I can get on the stand, and I've got pretty good persuasion, as we saw.
So
So,
roll this at advantage. I'm going to roll twice.
I can cast glibness.
Oh, 31, 31. Yeah, no, okay.
I have this spell.
Roll with the 15. When you make a charisma check... Wait, why is it level 8? What?
well,
It's a level 8 spell.
Turn if you're telling the truth. Okay, so... Yeah, that's when you... Oh, so that's when you're on trial. I see. Well, you guys got
Yeah,
31 anyways.
I'm using that when
Yeah.
I'm yeah, when the trial's happening on myself.
yeah, and
Okay, that would actually
I'll do
be really
guidance.
because they would have detected magic on you, but it's
What?
okay.
They
Eldon,
what?
Eldon advises against it, but
No,
what about guidance? Is guidance cool?
any kind of magic in front of a god would be highly risky because they're fundamental aspects
Oh,
of the
okay.
universe and they can detect these things very
Oh.
easily.
Oh,
Any-
we're
then
just
I'll-
trying.
Even a magic item is risky.
I'll like
We'll
cut
just
my
stick with it.
shirt. I'll like cut my shirt
Well,
open
I mean, I'm
to
pretty
like
lucky.
show a little bit more cleavage, like, as much cleavage as possible. That'll be our persuasion.
Yeah, and I'll blink my blue eyes
Okay.
because
I
I
will.
do have.
I'll put like a banana or like a cucumber in my pants.
Blue's
Yes.
father will make the wooga wooga. You know those eyes pop out of your eyes, that face when you
Yeah.
go out. A wooga.
Sweet.
Then I mean, and since I can't cast the spell, I won't cast the spell since
Uh,
it's forbidden.
yeah, it's pretty forbidden. Eldon would advise you against it.
Otherwise, I would.
But
And I'll
so
make-
the gods
I'll
will
make
eventually
sure to-
decide that you guys are innocent at those rolls and that they.
All right.
will
All I
apologize.
was gonna say. All
And
I
they
was
will
gonna
throw
say
you a
is I-
feast. So you guys get to go and join a feast. They end up at the end of the trial, which takes a month or so. They determine that Gorsteg was unknowingly being influenced by the god of deception. He was put into power because god of deception was doing things in the background that the god probably, they're not certain, but knew that he was a rapist and wanted him to kill the god of peace, which is one of his faults, kill the god of peace. And then he did this on purpose to try to guide them to put a rapist into power. And that the growing chaos in the world was because there was a lack of peace. Why was there a lack of peace? Because the god of peace fucking sucked at his job. And so the growing chaos is put to an end when he's finally killed and imprisoned, or his avatar is killed and then he's imprisoned. And a new god of peace is put in place eventually, but that's a few months later. The next time Blue's dad will be a part of the process, he promises. Therefore, the god of deception's influence can't influence anything because Blue's dad is very good at picking up on the god of deception's powers. He was not there the first time.
Oh,
and-
slacker ass dad.
Well, it's actually he's a neutral god, and so you would know this, Blue. He doesn't want to.
I know, I'm just talking shit.
Because it's a good god versus evil god, but the god of deception is becoming so powerful because of this war that your dad started to enter the war just recently because he can't let the god of deception continue to gain territories and power. A lot of the deception in the story has been because your dad refused to enter the war because he wanted to stay neutral. But okay, so that goes on. So you guys get a big festival with all the good gods. I would roleplay it, but I think you guys like to leave at 9. The gods decide to put a constellation in the stars. You know, there's a constellation called Cancer, which is a crab, or there's like Ursa, which is a bear. You guys get one called Adventurers, which is like a group shot. So it's only around this planet, but still, if you look in the sky, you guys see little like star outlines of your characters. And they offer you all a blessing, like a Gorsteg offered. So what would you guys like the gods to give you, like eternal youth or something like that, as a thank you? Let's go from Discord order. So Roger first, then Blue, then Rachel, then Tronic, and then Yola.
I've always wanted a second rake.
Okay, they're gonna get you the nicest rake that you've ever seen. It actually, if you push hold it just the right way, it can rake for you automatically.
Ooh.
All right, they'll They'll
I'll
look
clap. I'll clap for Roger and be like, "Oh my god, that's so nice."
they'll look to Blue and say, "What would you like?"
Yeah, I want that blessing of leadership. It gives me the extra 2 charisma, so now I'm even sexier and more more persuasive, and also I blast people harder.
Yeah, your shoulders become a little bit broader, and you get a cleft chin. You look so masculine, so strong, and so awesome, and so sexy. Do you like cleft chin,
Uh,
or is that not cool? I don't care.
nah, definitely got to have that strong chin.
Yeah, strong chin comes out.
Hmm.
Okay, nice. You get that blessing, and then what's the next Discord order? It is May.
Okay, is it just like any wish?
I mean, if you ask to become a god, they probably will just blow you off and laugh in your face. But like just you can ask. It's more or less ask what you want, and they'll decide if they want to give it to you.
I wish for a family. I wish for a husband and 2 children and a cottage for us to
You,
live out our days.
you better be careful asking that around my dad if you're gonna be a secretary.
I was just thinking, how's he gonna feel? He's actually gonna look really upset. He
Okay, here, wait. I'll fix my wish. I wish for to be Blue's stepmother.
Oh God. I like
uh,
it.
you know what? Sure. What's his name? Efrax? Was that his name? I think it was. I can look it up.
Yeah.
We'll say I do, and you'll know in your head that a wedding is planned in a week, and every one of you guys gets a little card in your hands of an invite to the wedding. Um,
Oh my gosh, I pick him up and I give him a kiss.
he won't resist. Okay.
What I've always wanted. Yay.
And you'll feel magic go through your body to fix any part of you that maybe couldn't have had kids before. So your body gets refreshed. Um,
I'll look at Blue and say, like, I'm so glad we did this together, son.
she's like 45, right? If you're like 20, like that's actually like very possible.
That's great.
I'll be like, we're gonna be such
Wow.
a happy family. Don't care about your father's secretaries.
Okay. Sorry. Garrick, please. Your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay, I need to know something first. Have I become like am I like a well-known bard, like a respected like traveling bard, or like am I still just sort of like kind of unknown?
So unfortunately for you, you're known in this region, but you haven't gone too far beyond this because it's only been 3 months. So all these
Right, but
and most
like
events happened in other territories. Like you were teleported to other planes of existence and were there very quickly.
all right, yeah, sure. But is it like, oh my god, that's Garrick, or is it like, oh, hey, Garrick's here?
In Arhuna, where you are now, it's oh my god, that's Garrick. But
Yeah.
basically, if you leave any more than like 30 miles away, it's some people might say, oh, I think that's Garrick, maybe. I don't know. You're not that well known beyond Arhuna.
Okay, fair enough. Um, then I would just like a chance, an opportunity, if you will, a way to spread the love and joy of my music throughout the realm.
Hmm.
Do you wish to create Spotify?
Basically, yes.
Hmm. Well,
Kind of.
there might be a way
S-
to send you.
Spotify that only has you.
Or like, something of like a world tour where like I have gigs like all over,
Yeah, I could
like
do
at
that.
all like the major like bard places. Just a shot, just an opportunity.
They'll set up a world tour for you. They're your agent. They'll snap their fingers and you'll know that for the next year you're going more or less every few nights.
Going
Going on
going on
tours,
tour at the best venues.
the best venues with big crowds.
Hell yeah.
All that stuff is sold out.
Sold
This is your
out.
chance. Don't blow it. You got 1 year of this.
Its own.
We better
You'll.
get VIP.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, and then everyone in my party gets VIP too.
You guys
That's
get more
like the other
tickets.
the,
Now you have
the,
wedding
the
invites in your hands. You also have tickets in your hands. All of you for all of the shows. Okay, Yola, what do you
Yep.
want?
I want absolute virtuosity with my instrument. And I'm gonna accompany Garrick and do things.
He
So
can
you-
open for me.
So you want to be better than Garrick, and then you want to open from him and show him up. Is that the idea?
No, not show him up. Nah, he's my friend now.
More duets.
Okay, so you
Hell
guys are
yeah.
Maybe some nights we switch. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Your fingers will feel magically stronger and better and faster than they ever were before. You can now play whatever you were playing at the next level, and yeah, your name is added to the tickets. So you guys would be at a festival with the gods, and what do you do after all this is done? Like, I guess we know some people are going on a concert tour, some people are settling down. Do you guys just want to go and like what your characters would do as the next step after the festival's over and after the marriage?
Yeah, I mean, after the marriage, I definitely immediately fire Samantha as wife of Blue's dad, and I go to all the biggest concerts, but I don't know. I want to like meet the families of everyone, so maybe I want to take like a trip, like because I'm like a sexy housewife now, and I don't have to like be all rugged and stuff. And I don't know. I want to like go and see the bakery that Garrick's from, and maybe like check out the swamp that Roger was born in, and like go and see where everyone's from, and like try and meet everyone's families.
Okay.
So for me, I am going to continue adventuring. I will plane shift twice to make sure that I get to every concert that they throw. But in the meantime, I am going and trying to find the actual staff of Magi instead of this like knockoff staff of Magi that I have, and the robes of Magi and all the other badass legendary magical artifacts, so I can become the best sorcerer on the world and kind of work my way into actual godhood, or at least the closest a mortal can get.
So your dad will help you with that, and he'll say that the last he had heard it was in this realm, so this general universe, but it's on a different planet. So you'd have to travel to another planet. He would help you get there. So you're actually going to move to
Cool.
a different planet.
Cool.
Okay, and then let's go to Roger for Discord order. So Roger, what would you do after the silver?
About a second rake now. So, probably go rake some stuff.
You're also quite the dancer after all this. After everything.
It's true.
Everyone is. You all actually would gain proficiency in dancing, for the record. You can add that to your character sheets. Or in performance.
I'll say, Roger, you can have all of the feces and dirty things that you enjoy if you come and rake the God of Knowledge's office every once in a while.
Well, that seems fair. You sure he's not going to be using those?
We have no use for them. They have more use for books around there.
Okay,
so
well, you know, his loss.
Yeah, you have the largest amount of manure that anyone could ever want.
Godly manure.
Garrick and Yolo, I kind of know what you're gonna do, but is there anything else you want to do other than the concert?
I mean, it depends on how the world tour goes.
How about you guys do some rolls right now together?
Okay.
Let's add your 1d20s plus 1d12s plus your performance check. Just roll performance check and add 1d12 to each of you, and let's add together. And let's see how well your tours are doing.
And I'll join as a backup dancer, and you've got my 31 performance there.
Does anyone else want to join as backup dancer? Sorry, I guess that, not me.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you want us to come and join you on the last round of the tour?
I mean, I don't know if it helps.
I might not help. I might make it worse.
I'm just I mean, like I said, if it helps, sure, but
Don't say
I
that,
figured
homie.
this.
You twerk like a
I figured the
goddess.
31 helps.
Blues Tad will say.
Yep.
Okay, can YOLO, can you roll performance plus 1d12 also, please?
Okay.
I'm just gonna add
Do
it.
I have advantage for that too?
Yeah, you guys actually, Garrick, you can roll.
should I roll another
You guys are,
performance?
you guys are doing
Well,
together.
let
You
me
guys can
figure
be
it out.
helping each other. I'll just be nice.
Ooh, yeah, I'll take that.
32 plus.
1 second. Let me
and
roll.
then Blues in the
32.
background.
I'm still just doing the hustle over there.
I kind of get the feeling that this show ends with you guys dancing on the world tour and it just fades to black.
Okay,
Is
performance.
anyone else seeing
Yeah,
this?
I mean, if you want to hear my character's whole epilogue, like I got it.
Okay, let's go for that right now. Yeah, so you guys have a wonderful world tour. What is it, Garrick?
Okay, world tour is fucking great. He briefly goes home, says hi to everyone, and then he goes back out on tour on his own. Just hitting all of his favorite spots, and along the way he meets a girl. They fall in love. They move back to Garrick's hometown. They start their own stuff. Their own bar, their own kind of bard place, and yeah, he just kind of lives out his days. Like his he puts his like guitar over the like one of his like legendary instruments like over the back of the bar. And then it's just him and his wife running this quaint little bakery bar place. Yeah.
Sure you would be hitting
May comes on Sundays for the
bee
for
cakes.
the the bee cakes. Yes.
All right. Yep. That's pretty much it.
All right, guys. Unless there's anything else, I think that's the end.
Happily ever after. Yay! Oh my gosh.
This is it. Sorry we had to kind of end it quickly, but I'm moving, so I got to get out. But congratulations.
Yeah, man.
guys.
Yeah.
But
That was a fun time.
Sure.
that was awesome.
Yep.
You guys, we
Guys,
did
was
it.
it obvious that Zolton was built after White Man High School Shooter, or is that kind of hidden? I felt that was kind of obvious. I don't know. Maybe it's too direct.
I didn't get it.
You
No.
didn't see that?
It was as subtle as a truck.
Yeah,
Oh, I guess I missed that.
truck. Yeah. Well, I was kind of surprised, but yeah, mind control is a great way to stop him from killing his family. So.
I mean, hey, I didn't
wait,
never get to use
wait,
any of my
wait.
face skills up until that point. So, I mean, I felt like I needed to use one at some point. So, I was glad
So
it worked
wait,
out.
what happened? What happened with after we live out our days and like I guess we all fucking get married and have kids and shit and settle down, but what happened with Zoltan? I feel like I should go and check on him and his family and shit.
So I didn't really say this, but his mom denied him therapy because he was like, she's prideful and like dragons don't need therapy. But after this happened, Palu's dad has always been a strong proponent of therapy, and he more or less insisted that Zoltan more or less be forced into it because he did serve the god of deception. It was really not his choice, but he was forced into it. But still, and so part of his punishment is he has mandatory therapy sessions, and he's forced to come to terms with what happened. And some mistakes he made, like he obsessed, and that wasn't okay. He gets a bit better, but he still has some mental illness, and he never fully heals. But he doesn't really settle down with anyone, but he does live a life. He finds another dragon clan and lives with them off in a distant area without killing anyone.
Yes.
You stopped
We
him from hurting
saved.
people.
Hey,
We saved somebody.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted for him. I feel so bad for him. He was fucked up. He was hurting people because he was hurt. And so all I wanted for him is to just live out his days in, I don't know, a fucking cave or something as he would.
Yeah, I mean, he has a smaller group of gold dragons. So good line dragons, the golden ones, can form small groups. The one around God of Peace was huge because they're supposed to protect a god. It's way different than normal. But he finds a smaller group and spends time with them. But he can't really fully open up to people anymore after what had happened. And, you know, his dragon kind of betrayed him, and his girlfriend didn't really betray him, at least on purpose. But he has too much troubles. But so that's what's going on. And if we want to stop Zoltans, we just have to stop the rapists and, you know, not encourage cultural obsession. And that would hopefully be enough for us as Americans, but I don't think it's going to do much. But at least there's my 2 cents. All right. Well, thanks for playing, guys.
At least we could try.
Yeah, we can try.
Mind control works some of the time.
Yes. Hypnosis is another great way to do it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.